Welcome, Aquarius, to my temple. This is the temple of tarot, astrology, and yoga. And my name is Ava. I'm going to be your oracle for the month of January 2026. This is an Astro tarot forecast that's relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Aquarius. I tell you almost every time that I have Venus in Aquarius. I'm Pisces, Scorpio rising, born in the year of the water dragon in 1952. So what I have is Venus in Aquarius, which means that I express my love in an Aquarian way. And it's very true. And this is why I resonate so strongly with Aquarians. Or if you have a moon in Aquarius, or if you have Aquarius rising. So it's a good thing to know your chart. Because, I think that astrology is one of the first sciences of self-discovery, as was psychiatry and psychology meant to be during the beginning of the last century. But I feel that psychology was never brave enough to exit from its own systematization of consciousness. And so it wanted to become a scientific member of the overall community of science. And so you see, consciousness defies categorizations or limitations of dis-ease and health. So the tarot uses symbols to penetrate into the subconscious mind and to unearth the powers and the mechanisms by which you have limited your powers as well. Astrology gives us the tools to know ourselves and to even predict what might be in store for us. I follow the transits of only two planets, Mars and Venus, because I want this to be a simple forecast, and I want it to be focused. I want the energy to be focused more on the happenings of the month than the overall happenings of the year, or even decades, which is what happens when we follow the transits of the outer planets, the slower moving planets. So this month, Venus and Mars together, simultaneously, are moving through two signs, Capricorn and Aquarius, your sign. So this is the 12th and the first houses. So this is a very powerful blend of desire, which is represented by Mars, and Venus, the question of your personal identity and the nature of your inner self, the 12th house and the first house. But the Venetian plunge into deeper realms is on the table. So not only can you express yourself externally in a very magnetic and bold way, but you can also plumb the depths of your own inner world. There's consequently going to be things that are hidden agendas represented by the 12th house, of the subliminal mind and the subliminal activities, actions, events that are fueling the actual conscious developments as well as material developments. So there's hidden agendas, hidden desires, secret affairs, a deep need for something aesthetic, an expression of your aesthetic sensibilities, your artistic sensibilities. Now, the 12th house is also about making sacrifices. But this is making sacrifices in the realm of love, being sacrificial with your loved ones. Something has to be surrendered. You have to give in. Hard for an Aquarian to do. There's a certain ideological rigidity to an Aquarian mind. They want the highest ideals, the best portrait of themselves. And when they feel they found that, they guard it with even aggressive strength. So, in some ways, you have to humble yourself, admit something that perhaps was wrong, you did wrong, said wrong, something that was wrong that needs to be righted. And it is done through this kind of self-sacrifice. This is a mix of pleasure and service. You're extremely charming, as you always are. But now there's even the universe is granting you even more magnetism, more allure. And so this can attract to you things that you're not quite ready to assimilate into your ideology, into your lifestyle. So perhaps this is what leads to the secrecy. Veiling something in secrecy so that it doesn't need to be revealed to others. And therefore you can sort of in the backstage, you can be orchestrating, scheming, setting up the apparent facade that will allow you to achieve your aims, to achieve your goals. Last month was trying. The tarot reading was profoundly challenging. And so with this combination, especially when near the second half of the month, when Venus and Mars moves into your first house, there's more dynamic control of your destiny, of your manifestations, manifesting what you want. So what I see is that there's personal and ethical issues that will be on the table. And this will sort of divide you and the month itself into the need to hide and the need to expose the truth, to bring out what is actual, whether this is in the realm of emotions, feelings, or actual incidents, events. But you attack life with gusto this month, wanting to express your creativity in whatever ways you can, because this will be a great outlet for these interpersonal relationship situations, as well as your own inner resolution of conflict. So this will be the month of healing, a month of redirecting energies and to embolden yourself, to empower yourself. So let's move on now to your tarot forecast for January. And thank you everyone for messaging, liking, sharing, and if you would be kind enough to support in whatever way you can, either through a personal and private reading or through a donation, there are links below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next month, and Happy New Year. Namaste. Oh, and happy birthday. I forgot to say happy birthday. Happy birthday as well. So New Year, and perhaps even a birthday celebration. So thank you. See you next month. Welcome, Aquarius, to my temple for your tarot reading for January 2026. This is an Astro tarot forecast, and the tarot part of this forecast, I believe, is even more important than the astrological forecast. That just gives us a sort of a backdrop as to it helps us to navigate the symbolic information that comes through the tarot. So let me just start by shuffling a little bit, and maybe I'll insert right now 2 reversals, and only 2, so that if we get a reversal, it means something rather important. So let me shuffle a little more, and I want to wish you a happy birthday, of course, for those of you who are experiencing a birthday, and Happy New Year. I have Venus in Aquarius, so I'm always falling in love with Aquarians. They endlessly fascinate me. Their quirkiness, their originality, They're really very nice people in their heart. They sometimes come up they are viewed sometimes as being a little bit stern or too individualistic, but it's not true. They really have a heart for humanity in general, and they live by higher codes of ethics, usually. Of course, there are exceptions, but usually. So let's begin your forecast. Oh dear, I need to glue that someday. So let's see then, like that, okay. And let's do this, there we go. All right, ready? Last month was a bit trying. Your reading was, it showed a lot of challenges because it involved the 12th and the 11th house as a sort of dichotomy between your inner world and your outer world, which manifested in many different ways. Many different challenges came from that. And now we have the Empress in the position of the unexpected, the overall energy of the month the mood of the month, the theme of the month, and how wonderful is she. This is the Empress, a very powerful figure. She's the queen of the entire universe, the queen of earth, the queen of the heavens, all powerful. So it forecasts a powerful phase of creativity, abundance, and feminine power, male or female, if you're a male or a female. Feminine power is the power to create and to nurture. Be this literal in having a baby, or metaphorical in having an artistic experience, expression, product. This indicates deep sensuality, sexuality, which is Mars and Venus in the 12th and the 1st. You have to embrace the feminine. And the feminine is about manifesting joy, protection, security, and beauty. Bringing those things into your life. Acting like the great mother herself. Bringing others your protection. Using whatever you can, your resources, time, energy, money, talent, your resources to enrich others, to nurture others. So this will be a time when you can create, when you can bloom your concepts, your ideas out from you. And you can care for yourself lovingly as you care for others. Because here it indicates that you're going to have everything you need to build a strong, comfortable, beautiful, joyful environment. So let's just move on now to the position of your challenge. Well, I don't know if you heard that. I had to pause for just a bit because my landlord is chopping wood or sawing wood, and it's very loud. We are preparing for a bonfire celebration on the 19th of the planetary alignment. That is a very rare, where there's sort of like a train track of planets in line. And my landlord is a great believer in UFOs. And so the Atlas III that's been in the news is approaching the Earth at its closest proximity on the 19th. So he has that to celebrate, and we have the other planetary alignments to celebrate. So it should be very nice. I'll tell you how it goes. All right, I think he stopped, and so we can continue in silence. So now, in the position of your challenge for the month of January 2026, the glorious, the wonderful, the ever joyful Fool. He is a representative of humanity, really. He is set to go on a new adventure. of incarnating into a new situation, a new body. And he has a satchel that he carries with him that has his talents, his skills, his dreams. And there's a dog barking at his heels telling him not to go any further, but he ignores them and looks up. He's the eternal optimist. What it's saying is that you're going to need to embrace completely a new beginning, and to do so with absolute faith. This is taking a bold step, a spontaneous and bold step into the unknown, off that precipice. So you, as your challenge, you don't want to overthink things. You want to trust your instincts. Trust your gut. Trust the universe. Trust the universe to have your back. So don't overplan, planning every detail as an Aquarian is wont to do. You don't need all the answers. You don't need to know every detail. Just surrender and take that step. Overcome your self-doubt, your hesitations, fears. Now it's the time to embrace a new chapter of your life. So you have to adopt a childlike wonder about life. As you can see on his face, he's awestruck by life. Recognize the opportunities as learning experiences and have fun with it. Do it with enthusiasm and complete trust. That is your challenge for the month of January 20. In the position of the unexpected, we have the infamous 7 of Swords. Again, swords are about the mind, primarily. And if you recall, we have Venus and Mars in the 12th. The 12th house is about the subconscious mind, that which is hidden. The unexpected, sudden exposure of something that was hidden. This is a spy who has entered into the enemy camp, and he has absconded with 5 swords. Two swords he leaves behind as sort of a testament to his presence. And he looks back in a sort of a very sly way. So this is about doing something under the radar, doing something secret, private. Remember, I had mentioned that secret affairs, events that need strategizing, discretion, the avoidance of direct confrontation, the ability to use your wits to outsmart an opponent, or to bring an unusual solution to something that lacked the information. You glean that information and you solve the problem. This is gathering information as evidence, secretly, behind the scenes. This is about finding a unique path forward. Unexpected path. Maybe you're put on an unexpected path. And it becomes the solution to the problem. But being very stealth, secret, maybe navigating through a very tricky situation, having secret affairs, as I mentioned, but there are hidden truths, and someone may be trying to deceive you, or maybe you're trying to hide something from someone else, or this could be because this is about the mind, a very difficult conversation, which brings resolution. You are definitely the winner in this battle of wits. And so it's a very interesting symbol for the 12th house and the sort of subterranean goings on of the 12th house. Ever intrigued and intriguing you are. So, in the position of the outcome, another major arcana card. So we have 3 major arcana cards. The center one for the outcome is the Chariot. The Chariot. This is a card of action, motion, movement. The mastery over your challenges. Forward momentum. Your success is achieved through focused determination, very bold action. But internally, because you can see that the charioteer has a chariot of stars around him, the cosmos. The universe has your back. You have balanced the needs of your heart and your mind. You find inner strength and achieve victory through your willpower, focused willpower. You act courageously when necessary. You take command if necessary. You move forward in your life dynamically, decisively, aggressively. Mars in the first, Mars, Venus in the first. This is self-mastery. Decisively moving forward, knowing who you are, what you want, where you want to go, what you want to achieve. This is the successful navigation of a major life challenge. You are embedded, as the Empress says, in creativity, in abundance, in support. You are the feminine principle. You create and nourish. Your challenge is to let go of doubt and to take that leap of faith to make the first step into the unknown future and trust that the universe has your back. That is your forecast for January 2026. I hope you enjoyed that, and happy birthday. You came out from the dark. You came out from a very challenging period, and you've risen like Phoenix from the ashes of your past. So congratulations, and I will see you next month. Thank you for joining, for liking, sharing, all that. It means a lot to me. And thank you for subscribing. And if you would like a reading, there's a link below. Namaste.